Hello dear friends and fellow lottery scratchers, welcome to my channel. This is my very first video on YouTube and also the very first time I'll be scratching lottery tickets online. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions or suggestions, to help me provide a more enjoyable experience. We are on a budget today, so we are starting small with $3 tickets. I have 5 here from the Texas Lottery called Texas Lotteria. And I find these tickets to be pretty fun. We have batch numbers 39 through 43. So here's 39, 40, 41. Oops, got my finger on that. 42 and 43. All right, and I do have joining me today are some gifts from my daughters. We have here just a little rubber butterfly, just to remind me that my spirit guides and guardian angels are with me all the time. And this is like a little stress relief plush or toy. I don't know what you call it, but it's made out of a balloon and a happy face balloon and some Play-Doh. Feels really nice. I thought that was very thoughtful of my girls. And then another, this is a squishy, and it says live for today. I think that's a very good message. What do you think? All right, so let's go ahead and get started here. We'll start with number 39. All right, and so we're gonna go ahead and scratch the colors card to reveal these numbers. Images. So we've got, let's see, what does that say? All right. You know what? I can't even read that. They're maracas. And then we got a cowboy hat. Let's see. We've got a saddle. All right. So when we're looking here so far, we have a cowboy. No, oops. Here we go. We got one cowboy hat here. I didn't see any maracas, but we'll double check there. And then the saddle, which, nope, no saddle. We've got corn, and I thought I saw corn. Here we go. Let's see. All right, and this is a modern pestle. We got right there. Perfect. You know, I wish they'd make these images bigger, or at least the writing. We've got shoes. We got shoes right there. And I want to say that's a hen. All right, we got a hen right there. All right, and the top price for this, in case I didn't say, is $50,000. So that's pretty good, right, for a $3 ticket. All right, mockingbird. Nope, that's a roadrunner, not a mockingbird. All right, let's see here. This is the Lone Star. I'm not seeing that. This is a roadrunner, which right there. Roadrunner. And this is the blue bonnet, very Texan. All right, and I don't see a blue bonnet. All right, we've got an armadillo, and here's one right here. Looks like we've got these 3 so far. We got 2 up there for the 50, for the 250. If we get a boar, then we'll win the $250. So let's hope we get something today. Let's see. This is a windmill. We got a windmill right here. And then last card. Last image, I should say, is a guitar. All right, so it doesn't look like we've won anything today on this card. Let's go to the next one. All right, and this is, let's see, we'll go ahead and, we got strawberries. Okay. Let's see, a bat. And I'm not seeing a bat there anywhere. Chili pepper, we got 1. Okay. And this is a cowboy hat. Let's see. right there. All right, and then we got ourselves a hen. And all right, not on this card. Oh, you know what? My eyes deceived me. I got a hen there. And this is a windmill. Let's see, we got one there. That is a sunset. Okay. Let's see, corn. We got corn here. That is, let's see, an armadillo. And we've got an armadillo up here. We've got maracas. All right. I don't see any maracas. An oil rig. Let's see. All right, here we go. Here's the oil rig. You probably all spotted that before I did. Let's see, and then we've got horseshoe. All right, no horseshoe. Let's see, a horse right there. And then what could this be? This is a rattlesnake. All right, so let's see, no win on this card. All right, that was number 40. Let's go with number 41. Okay. We've got an oil rig. All right. I am not seeing that. We've got a bat. We've got a bat here. Let's see, shoes. And we do have shoes right there. Let's see, a piñata. Okay, yep, we got a piñata right there. We've got an armadillo. And no armadillo on this card. We've got a cactus. All right, here we go, cactus. Let's see, that's a wheel. Got a wheel here. All right, just a few more here. We got the horseshoe up here in the top corner. That is, now what does that say? It's a moonrise? All right, yep, moonrise right there. And then we've got a blue bonnet. All right. Newspaper. All right, we got a newspaper right here. All right, looks like we got $3 down the line there. So yay for us. All right, let's see if we got any more money from this. All right, we've got a bird of some sort here. All right, I'm not seeing that. Let's see, a lizard. No lemon. And then lastly, we have a rattlesnake. All right, I'm not seeing a rattlesnake. All right. Moving on. We have number 42. All right. Let's see, oil rig. All right. We've got corn. There's our corn right here. We've got a spear. All right, I'm not seeing that anywhere. We've got a guitar. All right, hey, look at that. Let's get a strawberry and some shoes and we'll win $50,000. What do you think? All right, let's keep our fingers crossed. We got a spur. And we've got that up in the top corner. All right, let's see. We've got motor pestle. And that That's right there. Perfect. A rattlesnake. Let's see, I'm not seeing a rattlesnake. All right, and a roadrunner. Here we go. All right, that is a wagon. And let's see, I don't see that anywhere. Let's keep going. A pinata. No pinata on this card. Cowboy hat. All right, here we go. And 3 more here. Let's see, a boar. All right, here's a boar. All right, we got 2 more to scratch. We got a hen. Here we go. And all right, hey, I'd be happy with $250. I think we're out on the 50,000. Let's see, and then we got a chili pepper. All right, so this card is not a winner. All right, let's keep going, and this is the last one, number 43. All right, we got jackrabbit, and I'm not seeing that. Let's see, we got a blue bonnet. Cowboy hat. We got a cowboy hat right there. Let's see, we got some corn. Got a corn there. All right. This is a covered wagon. And let's see. We got fire right up there. A spear. All right, I don't see a spear. Let's see a bat. Oh, you know what? We do have a spear. Here we go. And what about a bat? I'm not seeing that. All right. And a pinata. Let's see. All right, let's see. There's a spur. A spur here. A guitar. A roadrunner. All right, an armadillo. And all right, not looking good so far. And this is the last one. We got a hen. All right, not a winner, but hey, you know what? We got that $3 that we won. We got $3, so that was pretty fun. Regardless of the small win there, we'll take it. We love, you know, any kind of money coming back to us, and that's it, folks. I hope you enjoyed that, and we'll see you on the next video. All right, take care and be safe. Bye-bye.